Greetings to all lecturers. Hello everyone, we are from Information System Project Group 10. On this occasion, we will demonstrate the business process of the system we have built, the Solvee application. Now, we would like to present about our Solvee system. The following is the display of our system. There are 15 functions in our system. First, I will explain the three business process of our function, namely register, login, and viewing daftar pengaduan. For the register function, we can press the register button. Then the filling form will appear as follows. Fill in the data yourself as requested on the form. There is 5 forms need to be filled. It is name, Ernike, email address, password, and confirm password. In this case, I will register as name Rinaldi and fill the Ernike as your truly Ernike and put email address then put the password and confirm it once again. Then click the register button. And you will enter the system as the user you have registered, Rinaldi. Next, for the login function, we can press the login button, then enter the email and password of the user who has registered in the Solvee application. In this case, login as user@user.com. I will put the password, press the login button, and we will enter the system as that user. Then for the function to see the list of daftar pengaduan, we can press the daftar pengaduan. Then all the lists from the list of daftar pengaduan will appear as follows. There is 7 daftar pengaduan that have been saved in our system. This is my explanation, will later be explained by my friend.
The next function membuat pengaduan. This function is used by the society to make complaints by first logging in as a community. Then the society will choose menu tambahkan aduan. Then the system will display a form to make a complaint. In this form, we can see that nick and nama are automatically generated by system based on the user who made the complaint. After that, the society will fill in all fields contained in the complaint. For example, judul pengaduan, sampah bertebaran, kategori pengaduan kebersihan, Provinsi Sumatera Utara, Kabupaten Toba Samosir, Kecamatan Laguboti, Desa Situluama, lokasi pengaduan di depan Indomaret. Tanggal pengaduan is the date of today. Deskripsi sampah bertebaran hingga ke jalan raya. And then we choose file to upload the evidence of our complaint. Click choose file and then click image of sampah bertebaran. After all fields are filled in, the next step is to select the button kirim aduan. Then system will display a message pengaduan berhasil ditambahkan and display a list of complaint in the system. The next function is mengedit pengaduan. Communities cannot edit complaints made by other communities, and complaints that can be edited are only complaints that have not been processed. For example, in a complaint that was made previously, we want to edit the location of the complaint. We click daftar pengaduan. After that, we click button edit, and then system will display edit form. And then we replace the lokasi pengaduan to be di depan warung Anthony. After that, we press button update, and then system will display message pengaduan berhasil di-update, and we can see that the location of the complaint has been updated successfully. The next function is menghapus pengaduan. Communities cannot delete complaints made by other communities, and complaints that can be deleted are only complaints that have not been processed. And then we click menu daftar pengaduan. For example, we want to delete the complaint that we just made. After that, we click button hapus. And then system will display a message box. Apakah Anda yakin menghapus pengaduan ini? And then we click OK. System will display a list of complaints again, and we can see that complaints have been deleted from the system.
Next function is melihat daftar user function, which is used to view all the listing user or account that have been registered in the system or stored in the database. This function can only be conducted by user whose role user is admin or government. So, if we want to perform this function, we need to log in as admin or government. I am going to show you this function by logging as admin. Fill the field email address with admin@admin.com and then enter the password. After that, click the login button and the web page automatically shows the account list in the system. As we can see, there are 5 accounts or users that have been registered in the database and shown in the application that include user ID, name, email, roles, and the action that can perform by the user. Next function is menghapus akun function, which can only conducted by admin to remove the user that we want to delete. If we want to perform this function, make sure that we log in as admin. Then click the drop-down list in the upper right corner and then choose user management. In the action section, we can see 2 actions that can perform by admin. There are edit and delete. To remove the user, we can click the delete button in which user we want to delete. As an example, I want to delete the user with ID 6 and the name is Yohana Esther Purba. After we click the delete button, the web page automatically shows only 4 users remaining. This action will automatically update the data account in the database. Next.
For the next function is mencari riwayat pengaduan function. For all of the functions that have been mentioned before, are using controller which is automatically create a business process for all of the function. In mencari riwayat pengaduan function, the business process that runs in this function are first, user as actor is going to access the homepage of Solvee website, and then user choose search feature, which is placed in the upper right of the homepage. Then user will input some of keyword of the topic or the title that needs to be searched. As example, we are going to input a keyword, then we click enter on our keyboard. Then we'll show the result of the search we are doing, such as title or the topic of the report or pengaduan that contains the keyword we already input. But If we input a keyword which is not matched with every report or pengaduan that have been recorded before, then we'll show a message that say our keyword that we input tidak ditemukan or not found. As example, we are going to input keywords such as X and Z. Then we click enter on our keyboard. Then we'll show message with pengaduan dengan judul X, Z tidak ditemukan. And the next function is melihat rekapitulasi pengaduan function. The business process that runs in this function are first, user as actor firstly goes straight to rekapitulasi feature, and then user will automatically get the information of the recapitulation of the report or pengaduan that have been recorded before. The recapitulation will show how many pengaduan or report that have been accepted or diterima, ditolak or rejected, diteruskan or forwarded, and belum diproses or not processed yet. Same as the report based on the village and kategori pengaduan. There will be show the status of the report that have been made before.
I will explain the function of editing profiles and editing password. Users who can edit profiles and edit password are users who have successful register and successful login to the system. Every user who has successful login can edit profile and edit password to the system. Users who have login are divided into 4 groups, namely as admin, pemerintah kecamatan, pemerintah desa, and masyarakat or companies. Each user has the same business process in performing the profile edit and password edit. Here I will demonstrate the password edit and profile edit function for user with roles as pemerintah desa Sitolama. The first function is profile edit function. Step that the user first take is user clicks on the drop down on the profile and then select edit profile. Then ubah profile form will appear. Then the user will edit the information as desired. The user will click after the user finish edit the information, then they will be click on the update button. If the validation fails, for example, there is data that is not filled in nomor telepon, then we immediately select the update button, then the validation will fail. There is an error message stating that please fill out this field like this. In this case, user asked to fill out the data forms until data validation can be successfully carried out. If the validation is successful, then the edited data will be updated in the database like this. We'll edit in nomor telepon, and then we select update button. So here the page after editing. The data will be updated in database, and there is a message that shows that the pemerintah desa Sitolama has been updated. This indicates that the profile editing process has been completed. The second function is password edit function. Step that the user first take is user clicks on the drop down on the profile and then select edit profile and then select ubah password. This is the form for ubah password. There will be 2 boxes displayed. There is password baru and konfirmasi password. Enter the password to be updated and confirm the password by rewriting the new password. Then select update. The system will validate the edited password. If the password validation fails, for example, if one of the box is not filled, and the user selects the update button like this, and then we select the update button, and then this, an error message will be displayed. Please fill out this field. So the user is asked to fill in the edit password form to match, and validation of the data can be carried out until successful. If the password validation is successful, then the password will be updated in the database. in the database, and then we select the update button. So here the page after the editing password, and the password in the database will be updated, and there is a message that show Pemerintah Desa Stoloma has been updated, and it means that password editing process has been completed.
In this time, I will try to explain 3 functions to manage complaint, namely receive complaint, forward complaint, and then refuse complaint. So there are 2 users used in this function, namely pemerintah desa and pemerintah kecamatan. So the first we must login as pemerintah desa. You can fill email address and password, and after that click button login. Here we can see daftar pengaduan, and then open detail. Here we can see there are 3 functions, namely terima, teruskan, and tolak. If pemerintah desa can resolve the problem, so they can click button terima, and then they must make a report like this by click buat laporan. And after that, if pemerintah desa can resolve the problem by themselves, they can forward to pemerintah kecamatan by click button teruskan, and then they must fill diteruskan ke pemerintah kecamatan and the reason like this, and then they can click button teruskan. Okay, after that we can see here that pengaduan berhasil diteruskan. The third is button tolak. Here, pemerintah desa have the right to refuse the complaint that made by the society, and then after click tolak, here we can see daftar pengaduan screen. Okay, after that we can login as pemerintah kecamatan. The email address and password anymore. Click button login. After that, we can open daftar pengaduan. We can see detail. Here, we can see there are 2 buttons and there is no forward anymore. Pemerintah kecamatan can receive by click button terima and then make a report. Here the report, and after that, if pemerintah kecamatan don't want or can to resolve the problem, they can click button tolak like this, and the screen will show daftar pengaduan. Okay, so from this explanation, we can take the conclusion that from all the feature and the function that we have explained, we can take the conclusion that Solvee is a system with the function for delivering online aspiration and complaint. It can help society, government in monitoring every area. That's all our demonstration from our group about web-based Solvee. We say thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.